Hi, it's Lipstick Gal. Thanks for watching today. I wanted to show you what came in my Boxycharm for this month. It's a Boxy Luxe, and I love the Boxy Luxe months. They're probably my favorite. I do love the regular Boxycharm, and there is anticipation, but there's like extreme anticipation with the Boxy Luxe. So before we get started, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and let me just roll a little bit of film for you. I just got my Boxycharm, and I immediately went to start drying my hair with this super adorable PYT mini hair dryer. And since I have curly hair, I thought I'd check out to see how this attachment worked. And I was halfway through, I was like, wait, stop, you need to film this. Let me show you, it has two settings. There's the low setting and the high setting. Kind of loud. But I've been using the low setting, and I was hoping that this little tiny diffuser, although it's like smaller than the size of my palm, would be able to help cup and diffuse my curls. It really doesn't. What works best for this is to kind of hold my hair up like this, and then on the low setting, kind of just hold it there. My hand gets kind of hot. So this is the size of my other diffuser compared to this. I don't know if this will, no, it won't fit. Maybe I could, but. So I thought we would also apply a few other things that came in the box that are more like bathroom than makeup room sort of products. So we just used the PYT hair dryer. This is the next product. It's Dr. Brandt's Clean Biotic. It's their pH balanced yogurt cleanser, and it has chlorophyll in it. I haven't tried this yet. I have a spray bottle in here. I normally just dampen my face with water since there's a sink right there. But let's put some of this on. Ooh, it's got kind of a pale minty green. It's also kind of runny. That's not a bad thing. I just dropped it. It feels more, I don't know, it feels more almost gel-like. I'm trying to figure out what it feels like, because it doesn't feel like my regular foaming cleansers that feel a little more stripping. This one has yogurt, but I don't really feel like it's bubbling up a lot. Let's get a little more water on it. Oh, my hands are wet. So this is supposed to be able to remove makeup and dirt and grime and oils and, you know, kind of like your whole day. I would definitely use this as a second cleanse because I already have either balms or oil cleansers that I use in my first cleanse to remove my makeup. I can talk. But this right here, I don't feel like it actually foams at all. That's not a bad thing, because I feel like foaming cleansers can be a little stripping. Let me rinse this. Be right back. Just gonna grab a clean towel and you know what? I've got water all the way up to my elbows. There are some days I'm really good at washing my face and it not going everywhere, and there are other days where it's like wet everywhere. What's great about this is I don't feel like it's over stripped. I can't tell you because I've only used this once, but usually if there is a cleanser that's really going to be drying to my skin, I can feel it at this point. It's like, oh, it's tight, and it's not tight. It's not tight, and I do feel, I didn't have anything other than skincare on, but time to put that skincare back on. All right, I'll meet you in the other room. The next thing, and I normally wouldn't do it at this point in the day, but I wanted to see what it felt like. We got another product that's skincare related, and this one is from Farmacy. This is the Honeymoon Glow AHA Resurfacing Night Serum. So it's not nighttime. I have been wanting to try this product for almost like a year and a half, and I just have never gotten to that point. I've had other night AHA products that I have been using, and this one I'm so excited to try. So you get 1 fluid ounce, and it's $58. It has a nice pump on it, and I thought we'd just put a little bit on. Oh! My Charlotte Tilbury caught it. I'm sorry, I won't do that again. Let's just make sure we're aiming it towards our hand here. All right, so let's put a little bit of this on. I know this is not to be worn during the day or under makeup. But if you're gonna try stuff on for a video like this, I mean, really, try it on. It actually feels hydrating. And I normally think like AHA, BHA, any sort of acid resurfacing, I think less hydrating, but this of course is from Farmacy and they use a lot of honey in their formulations. So I think there's honey in this. Doesn't really smell like much. That's not a bad thing. So this product does have honey in it. It does have 14% AHA and BHA flower acids in it to help with the resurfacing. So it's supposed to help make your dull skin a little bit brighter. It's supposed to help smooth out some of the fine lines and wrinkles. I mean, it's not going to get rid of all of your wrinkles, but in a prolonged use, something like this will smooth out some of those, make them not as noticeable, not as deep. It does leave my skin feeling just the littlest bit like tacky. I don't know if you can see that, but it feels like my skin is kind of sticking to my finger. And I like that feeling. This is something that if I was using it in a nighttime routine, which is where I'll, you know, use it, I would put something over the top of this. Like this would go down because it's a serum, and then I'd put a hydrating maybe moisturizer or an oil over the top to kind of get rid of this tacky feeling, but it's not a bad tacky. And I'm sure part of that is from the formulation, including the fact that it has honey in it. This is what's next in the box. This is the Touch in Sol No Poreblem Prime Essence. And this is a product, we've had something else from Touch in Sol, their No Poreblem Primer, which is great. This one, can you hear it? It's very, very liquid. And even the applicator down here, look at this. It's definitely like, it comes out just like dropping. It's very, very liquid. All right, I'm gonna try not to touch the end of the applicator for cleanliness purposes, but it's running right off my hand. Let's put this on. It's supposed to help with pores, really? Really press it in here. This, by the way, is $23. What I really like about, oh wow, my skin feels smooth, not sticky, kind of bouncy and plump. Ooh, I like this. This is nice. Is it really supposed to take care of, let me read. Oh, it's all in Korean. Oh, at the bottom. It's infused with calendula, I guess, flour, to tighten up the pores and keep the skin silky and smooth for better and long-lasting makeup. Yes, I do feel that it's silky and smooth. Let's see what the pores look like. Yes, not bad. It's probably not as good as some other pore canceling primers. This feels hydrating and bouncy and plump, almost more skincare like Korean skincare, where you end up with that really plump and juicy, gorgeous, hydrated skin feel. That's what this feels like. But I do also see that it might have diminished my pores. You can still see them, but let's see what makeup looks like over the top. So the next thing is this. It's from Tarte. It's our Tarteist Pro Glow Volume 3. I've never had one of these big guys. I used to have the little mini like bronzer and highlight. Oh, it arrived perfectly. Take off this sheet. Look at this. I'm gonna cover up the mirrors. Isn't that just beautiful? So if I'm looking at it, it looks like we have a slightly glowy bronzer, maybe not. One that's a little bit warmer in tone, a little bit cooler. We have a slightly pinky highlight and a more like maybe peach toned highlight. I'm running out of fingers. Let's do the other side. And then maybe more of a cool pinky mauve blush, and then a warmer peachy pink blush. So put this down is what we got here. I'm gonna go more for this kind of not quite so warm bronzer. I do find that the Tarte bronzers are really, really, really pigmented on me. So we're gonna go light. Remember getting the Park Avenue Princess one? I wasn't careful when I put that on. I was like, oh my goodness, too much. So if I'm not careful, we get over bronzed real quick. That's a lot of bronze. I think between the two of these blushes, I'm going to go for the one that's a little bit warmer, not quite so cool tone. Oh, it kicks up a lot. You see that? There's a lot of product there. And I'm just gonna put this on my cheeks. It's kind of silly, but I just realized something. These are all the warmer tones, and these are all the cooler tones. So that mauve pink, that more pinky highlight, and the more neutrally. And this is the warmer bronzer, the more champagne-y, peachy bronzer, and that peachy pink blush. Yeah, I'm slow. It happens. The other thing that I like is that if you're only going to use one side, you can keep it closed so that you don't have to worry about accidentally digging a fingernail, because I do that a lot. So I'm just going to use this more neutrally peach blush here. Just me, or does it look kind of natural? And it's not a bad thing. I thought I'd just use what's in here on my eyes, because I am a huge fan of putting bronzer in the crease and going from there. So I'm going to take the same bronzer I used today. I'm even going to use the mirror in here because it's itty bitty and it's right here. We're going to put that in the crease. I'm going to use a little bit of that mauve pink on the eye too. We'll see what that looks like. And I'm going to use the same highlight on the inner corner and that first like third of my lid right in here. Hello. I feel like it's not going on really well. Maybe I'll change to a different brush. I feel like this gives a really beautiful neutral eye look, and if you're one of those people who likes to take minimal things with you when you travel, this would definitely work. You could do a whole face with it. I don't know that these shades would work for people who have medium to deep skin tones. I feel like the bronzers are just a hair too dark for me. I tend to like, if we're talking about bronzers, the lightest Fenty bronzer, the lightest one from the Balm, like the one called Oliver from Take Home the Bronze. The lightest one from Too Faced, the Milk Chocolate Soleil, or the Hula Light from Benefit. I tend to go for the lightest of the bronzes, so it's almost unnoticeable. But now that summer's here, this does give you a deeper bronze. It does also give you, I feel like I need just a hair more blush. I feel like once everything got balanced out and more color was on my face, I missed my blush. I feel like it needs just a hair more. So this is $45. It's already, you can already see my fingerprints on it. That happens with this kind of soft touch packaging. It just happens. I do think that the aspect of having the double mirrors on both ends, that's nice, because you can say, okay, I'm only using the warm today, open up that side and use this mirror here and do your whole face and your eyes if you like a simple eye look, or the exact opposite on the other side, and it's magnetic closure. So for $45, I think it's a good deal. I think that there are single products in my collection that I like a little bit more. I don't think that the highlight in here really wowed me as much as some of my single highlights do. The blush is okay, it's not my favorite blush, and the same with the bronzer, but it's not bad. It's $45, but I could definitely see that had I swatched this in store, it's not what I would have spent $45 on. Will I use it? Yes. Am I glad to have it? Yes. Is it a favorite product? I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm going to use something now that came in the box that is, it's this. I'm just going to show you what it is. It's the Skin&Co Truffle Therapy Illuminating Skin Refreshing Mist, and it's Radiant Dew. You get 4.06 fluid ounces. I'm shaking it up. Let's see. I'm going to spray it away from me. Oh, yeah, good I didn't. Oh, it's got a nice fine mist. Oh, it smells pepperminty. There must be some peppermint in this. Where's my fan? Okay. Let me read about this while we fan here. Yes, it has detoxifying botanicals, black winter truffle, rosemary, ginger, peppermint, and rose. And it's supposed to rebalance the skin's pH as well as tightening your pores and setting your makeup. So if I don't set my face at this point before I put on mascara, my mascara is just a disaster. It does feel kind of cooling, like with the peppermint in there, it does feel kind of, as I'm fanning myself, I feel that cooling sensation. And even though I was still fanning thinking my skin was still wet. No, it's just that cooling sensation you get from the peppermint because my skin is dry now. This spray, by the way, is $35. It's kind of expensive for 4 ounces. I don't know that it's worth the $35. I'll have to get back to you on that. But I'm a little concerned about the peppermint and rosemary oil on my face. And is it peppermint and rosemary oil? Rosemary leaf oil, bitter orange peel oil, rose flower oil, lemon fruit extract, peppermint oil, clove flower extract, ginger root extract, and a truffle extract. Boy, there's a lot of essential oils in this. If you are sensitive to essential oils, this is probably not going to work for you, and I'm definitely feeling the effects of the essential oils. Normally essential oils don't bother me, and I like the way that they give a really refreshing smell to this, and it does have a very herbally refreshing scent. The peppermint's really quite heavy, and I would just caution if you have sensitive skin, skin that's prone to rosacea, deals with a lot of redness, maybe more acne prone. I don't know, you may want to spot test this before you just throw it on. My skin doesn't tend to be sensitive at all. I don't know that this is going to be my favorite. There's already a couple of warning signs. The ingredients, the fact that the spray is sometimes really, really fine and then a little comes out on it. I don't know. I'll have to get back to you. This is next. I think this is really clever. It's from Trestique. And this is their Good Vibes mascara. And it has a little green sticker that says how to use. Pull off clear cap to access the half curler. And press down along the lash line and hold for 3 to 5 seconds. Move across the lashes to get desired curl. Twist off the top of the curling mascara, volumizing mascara, apply as directed. Use curler and mascara together to curve lashes up to 186%. It says here, flip down. So you flip this down and then you have a little lash curler. So let's see if we can curl our little lashes here. I really do prefer a lash curler that gets them all in there at once. I don't know about this, guys. Oh, I already lost a lash. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm getting the sort of curl that I want. This is hard to do because I'm worried that I'm going to lose lashes in the curling mechanism, as it only, you know, you're basically having to divide your lashes. I feel like I have a little gap. Or do you see this little gap right here? Where these guys went this way and these guys went that way, and that's not what I want. And when I have a regular lash curler like this, all of the lashes get in there. I don't know. I think it's a great idea. And I don't know that it would be easy to incorporate a full lash curler. I already feel like I've messed these up by curling them the other way. I don't know. Let's just keep curling them this way on the other side and see if we have the same problem. Does it curl? Yeah. Do I get some weird gaps? Yeah. Is it the best lash curl I've ever used?
No.
Okay, so these lashes here, I did give a squeeze with my normal lash curler. And these guys, I've done all of them, and I feel like they're still sticking out a little bit more. The idea was great. The execution, not so much. Okay, so I feel like I messed up my lashes trying to use this lash curler. But we had to try it, didn't we? All right, so now, ooh, it's an hourglass shaped wand. And it's got more of the traditional bristle brushes, not the rubber bristles. You get all the little excess off the end here. Let's put on some mascara. And you can really see that gap really well right now. I don't know that that's fixable. I don't know, I'm gonna work on that. Make that less visible, but I feel like I have another gap like right here and one here and here from where the little mini, yeah, you can still see the gap. I'm not pleased. I feel like it builds really nicely on itself. Still trying to find a way to fix my little gappy gap. It's better. It's kind of expensive. It's $25. And I don't know, oh look, I got some where I didn't need it. It's okay, we'll wait, we'll let it dry. I'll show you my Q-tip trick if you don't already know it or haven't seen it. You do get some nice length. I'm not gonna lie, that is nice. So one of the last things in the box is from Dominique Cosmetics. I'm so excited about this. It's one of her lip glosses. Oh, it's so pretty. It's from the Lemonade collection. This one is called, what are you? Peach Tea. Oh, it's got one of those kind of double flat-sided doe foot applicators, and it feels like it picks up a decent amount of product. Oh, it smells really good. It smells sweet and cake batter-like. I like a lot of gloss, so I'm gonna have to dip in a second time. This would go beautiful over a nude lip as I continue to just more. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like cake, like birthday cake, or baked cake batter, or sweet and delicious baked goodness. Yum. It's not sticky. It's not a really heavy formula, it's like a really light formula. Oh, I like that a lot. This is $17. Now, a lot of lip glosses that are not drugstore kind of run in that range. This is really lightweight. Very, very, very lightweight. It's not sticky or goopy at all. And as I put a layer of it on the back of my hand, I mean, it's just very light. It does have a nice shine to it. It has a gorgeous scent to it. Oh my giddy aunt, I love the way this smells. So the last thing in the box is this. This is Living Proof's Full Dry Volume Blast. It's instant lasting volume and texture. So as you can see, I don't lack from volume or texture, but we're gonna try it. You get 7.5 ounces, it's $29. Ooh, it smells nice and clean, but I don't feel like I need, but we're just gonna, I don't know why I'm trying to make my hair bigger. Let's do it anyway, over on this side. I feel like this would be really good, like right at the roots. I feel like with my hair already up. The problem I have, and this might be a great place to use it, is when I let all of my hair down, the weight of my hair drags, and I like that my hair kind of goes up here and then kind of goes over, so it's not just pulled flat. Because if it's bushy down here and flat against my head, it looks kind of weird. So I do need some volume. Maybe I'll just use this like right at the roots here at the front to kind of keep it volumized and zhuzhed a little bit. It smells really nice and fresh. I like hair products that smell good. And I can see, since I wouldn't use a lot of this, I think I don't need it like back here. Like, who needs more volume than this? But I do feel like this might work really well here. And the fact that it also has some texture in it, that it might help make this almost like a little tacky, so that during the day, if I do this, it helps kind of bring it back to life. So before I forget, let me show you this. So if you take a Q-tip and you wait for your mascara to fully dry on your lid, just drag it over there and bye-bye, it's gone. And I do that frequently enough that I already have, like, the other side of this has been used. There's like another one here, it's been used, so those are gonna go in the trash. But that's what I do to get rid of like mascara on my lid. Just so you know. So as I'm looking at everything here, the value is $351. So that's what came in my box. I feel like it was a really, really good box. And I feel like there's so much in here that I'm like, yes, yes, yes. And I'm so excited to try and delighted to have. And then there are things that I would never have bought for myself. And that's what I love about Boxy Luxe. I got things that I know I never would have purchased, but I find them to be so useful in my everyday life. It's $21 for the initial box. And if you add on the Boxy Luxe, it's an added $29. So it's a $50 cost for all of these products. But I feel at $351, you more than get your value. And if you fall in love even with 2 or 3 products that you use regularly or that you get introduced to that you will continue to use, it's definitely, definitely worth it. Let me know what your favorite subscription boxes are, and if you have a favorite product that you've discovered in one. And if you don't get subscription boxes, you're like, nope, not doing it. Let me know why in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.